So today we're going to talk about writing two-step inequalities. So this is just like what we did before with writing equations, except instead of there being an equal sign, it's going to be either a less than, greater than, less than, equal to, or greater than, equal to sign. And really it's all about understanding the problem. Alright, so you can write two-step equations to represent real-world problems by translating the words of the problems into numbers, variables, and operations. So a mountain climbing team is camped at an altitude of 18,460 feet. So this is where they're camped out at. The team wants to reach the 29,029-foot summit within 6 days. Write an inequality to find the average number of feet per day. So that's our x, average number of feet that the team has climbed in order to accomplish its objective. So we're going to do x equals the number of feet per day. Remember, your variable is the unknown, and your question asks for the unknown. Oops, that's an extra mark. My voice is still a little scratchy from volleyball, so it's a little different right now. Identify important information in the problem that you can use to write the inequality. So they started out at 18,460 feet. They want to get to 29,029 feet. And the number of days that they want to do that in is 6. Alright. So the way that this is going to work is that you have your starting altitude and you're going to add the number of days plus the altitude gains. So what that really means is this is your starting altitude. This is where you start. And you're adding the rest of the way. And that is going to be greater than or equal to the target altitude, their goal. So if they extend it, if they reach it, they would be happy. But they would be happy if they went over that too. So it's greater than or equal to. We don't want to be less than our goal. We want to be greater than or equal to our goal. Right? So, and that says rest of the way right here. It's just hard to tell. So our starting altitude is 18,460 plus she has 6 days to walk X number of feet per day. Well, instead of writing feet per day, we always just erase that, right? And we put our variable is greater than or equal to the target altitude, which is that. Which, remember, we don't even need the multiplication sign, so we can just say 18,460 plus 6x is greater than 29,029. So x and 6 are what you're multiplying by. 18,000 is where you start at, and 29,029 is your total. Alright, so let's do 2 more. There are 45 members of the Glee Club are trying to raise at least $6,000. So we want it to be greater than or equal to $6,000. We do not want less than $6,000. So they compete in a state championship. They already have 1,240. Write an inequality. So the way this inequality is going to work is you're going to take the money they already have and you're going to add the money they need to be greater than or equal to their goal. Well, in this case, the money they already have is 1,240 plus, well, how are they raising money? We can identify our x. It's the number of members. Well, here's x right here. What are we doing to x? We're multiplying it by 45x. So of the amount each member has to raise. And that has to be greater than or equal to our goal, which is $6,000, which makes sense. You have what you already have, plus the money you need, which your 45 members are going to raise. And that has to be greater than or equal to $6,000. Ella has $40 to spend at the state fair. Admission is $6 and each ride costs $3. How many rides she can go on? So this one's going to be a little different because she has to spend less than $40. So $40 has to be greater than or equal to whatever she spends. All right? So $40 is greater than or equal to, so this is money she has. The money she has to be greater than the money she spends. Well, what does she have to spend it on? She has to spend it on her admission plus the rides. And it costs $3 per ride. So now we just take that information that we've written down and we apply the numbers to it. Well, admission is $6 plus it's $3 per ride. So that's how we write inequalities.